If you see this on June 7th or 8th, this is a sign, okay? It is working out. It is working out in your favor. Whatever you've been stressing about, I know you've been in this sort of weird energy lately where it's kind of a part of you already knows for a fact that it's all working out in your favor, but there's another part of you that's like, that can't be. And it's coming up with all these reasons why it's not working out for you. Well, splitting the deck at Temperance. You might feel that you're actually supported by higher realms. You're actually, I'm hearing, supported by your spirit team, but there's also someone in spirit, like a deceased loved one, who has been watching over you during that shift. And I feel like you're manifesting multiple things. You're manifesting love. You're manifesting wealth. You're manifesting a completely new life for yourself, and it's been so long overdue. Wow, oh my God. You're actually this hermit. You are in the darkness, walking with your little lantern. You're walking that path. You have no idea where you're really going, so you think, but Spirit wants you to know that you have an idea where you're going because your intuition is always leading you. And your guides want you to know that there is not really a reason to worry right now. Like, even those little things, like recently there's been a phase, I'm seeing like bumps in the road. There's been a phase where you actually were thinking, okay, it's going great, and suddenly there's this one thing that comes up. And boom, the next thing is coming up. And you're like, what is this? Like, is it even working? But these obstacles, like what seemed to be an obstacle, because it's never really an obstacle. It's only an obstacle if you say so. But what seemed to be in the way was actually helping you in a way that you haven't really understood. In those moments, you're like, why is it happening? Why is it so hard? Why does it, oh my God, 10 of Swords. Why does it feel like this? You know what I mean? Like this, where you're like, I've come so far and why am I feeling like this right now? But Spirit is really saying the whole entire time it has been working. It has been working. Okay? This is not the time to give up on your desire, because you're about to experience your manifestations coming in ways you would have never imagined. You would have never thought it was possible in this specific way. Your desires, I'm hearing you're having 3 or 4 different desires you're manifesting right now, and you're kind of in that waiting energy. Your desires are coming in the most literally unexpected way. You could have never, with your rational mind, even thought of this way. You couldn't even have imagined these ways that they are going to come in. And I'm hearing quantum shift, okay? Because actually, let's talk about this for a moment. What is a quantum shift? That means you're skipping steps right now. You're achieving what other people, what takes them, let's say, years, takes you weeks or even days. I'm not joking. Like, there is progress coming your way that you have so long been waiting for. I'm hearing waiting, praying for, okay? And a part of you has been in that mindset of, oh my God, I hope it's gonna work out. I hope it's gonna work out. Almost like you're asking, you're convincing the universe. You're like, please, please give me that desire. But the whole entire time, that wheel of fortune has been spinning in your favor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we're coming from that place of hoping. Like, oh my God, I hope it's gonna work out. I hope, like, please, what can I do to make it work out? But honestly, whatever you're asking for is by default given, okay? You know that sentence, like, ask and it's given. Like, what you're asking for, okay, whatever you're wishing for, whatever manifestations you're calling in right now, you're not really asking, okay? It's not like you have to prove yourself. You have to prove that you're worthy. you have to do all these things and go through that process, and there are these steps, and if you do something wrong, you're not going to get it and you messed it up. No. Your desires are yours by default, just because you exist, just because you have that in your heart. Like, that desire would not be in your heart just randomly, you know? You would not have that desire in your heart, that fulfillment that you truly want. Like, I can really feel it in my body, how much that means to you to have that future. Where you've been suffering so much in your life that you thought it would not work out. It would not work out in that way. But you know, sometimes we have to, it's not about letting go of the desire necessarily. It's about opening ourselves with our limited human mind, you know, where we can only imagine this way and that way and this rational way, and based on your experience, this is how you think it's going to work out. Sometimes you got to open yourself up to all these infinite ways that it can play out, because the wheel can turn in your favor at any given moment. All that matters is that you stay in that mindset, that you stay the person who has it now, that you, every moment of the day, even if it's hard, okay, even if you see no movement, if you literally feel like this again because something is in the way and you're like, oh my God, you know, and you're getting into this frustration again. Even in those moments, you're still choosing it. Even in those moments, you're still choosing it. You're choosing it because you are it. And why are you it? Why do you have it? It is because you made the decision. Your decision, I want you to really marinate on this. Your decision was enough to manifest it, okay? How does that feel? How does it feel to know that all it takes to manifest is you deciding? There is no, oh my God, I have to prove that I'm worthy. I have to do all these things and all these methods. If I skip a day, I'm not going to have it. No. Your decision is enough for it to manifest. Does not matter what other people are saying about your desires. Does not matter how you've been growing up, all the beliefs you've had so far in your life, your experiences, what society says, or whatever. All does not matter. All that matters is that you choose to be the person, but not just 20% of the day, not just 50%. Your future self, your guides, your angels are asking you to go all in now. The more you go all in, okay, even if you don't know how it's going to work out, leave the how out of the picture for a moment and imagine there was a sure way for it to manifest, like it was guaranteed, okay? Imagine your wish, quote unquote, your demand was granted, okay? There was a guarantee on it. And your only job is to decide from moment to moment that you are the person regardless of what you see, regardless of what kind of obstacles seem to be in the way, because honestly, all these obstacles, like whatever you think might still hold the unfolding back, what might still, you know, be in the way of the unfolding, all of this does not matter. I know it sounds wild, but there is a part of you, like your higher self, okay? Your higher self has it figured out. Your higher self, imagine you're standing somewhere in the forest, okay? You don't have your phone, you have no GPS, nothing. But your higher self has the exact map, okay? This is you down in the physical reality trying to figure out the steps, trying to figure out the how, trying to, oh my God, what do I have to do, you know? What do I have to do to get my desire? What do I have to do? Like, what can I do to make it unfold faster? You know, when we're getting into that energy of desperation, like I need to do something. Well, in the entire time, your higher self has the bird's eye view and knows exactly what to do. And guess what? It's not only is it fast and easy, that path that your higher self has calculated, but also it gets to be fun. It gets to be fun, okay? Because you're not alone in this. There are millions of people, literally, like Neville Goddard said, millions will move. Whoever has to move, whoever has to shift, whatever has to happen, whatever, and even if reality is bending over backwards and logic is not in the picture anymore, things happen that where you're like, this is actually unreal. I can't even believe this happened. To make it unfold, it will happen. It will happen if you keep your faith, if you keep your vision. 11:11, oh my God, 11:11 as I was looking at my camera. You're in a timeline shift. This is wow. Wow. Actually, this is 2 of Wands, by the way. 3 of Wands. 5 of Wands, which, by the way, this is victory. This is what is going to happen in your next chapter, and your next chapter is already here. The only card that is missing in this row is the 4 of Wands, and guess what? The 4 of Wands is the card of marriage, fulfillment, unions, and the card of 11:11. You won't believe it. I would have to, I would have to look for it in this pile, but honestly, this is your season, okay? You've been waiting for so long. And Spirit is saying the waiting period is over. There is no more waiting. There's no more waiting because it is here now. And Spirit wants you to acknowledge every single coincidence, all these synchronicities, whatever you're seeing on the outside, you know what I mean? Like when we are trying to figure out what exactly from what we're seeing out there in the physical, what exactly is the movement? Okay, let me put my glasses on and see what is the movement. No, forget it. Everything is the movement. It does not matter what it looks like. Trust me when I'm saying I've had, first of all, I have quantum leaped probably 3 times this year. I'm not joking. Stuff has shifted in my life in ways that I would have never imagined. But let me tell you, the stuff I went through to get there, the way it looked like in the physical was awful. It was honestly awful. I never talked about it, and I will keep that private, but it was truly awful what I went through. But honestly, by me not seeing it as a catastrophe, I was actually able to transform it into my biggest. I did not allow this to weigh me down. Instead, I was using this as a portal to my quantum leap, to my new reality. I was like, this, honestly, it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. And there were multiple things where I could have been literally on the floor crying, giving up, being like, oh my God, this is against me. And I was like, no, honestly, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use it. And in these moments is where I truly found out, I know it sounds really corny, but everything happens for a reason. There is nothing in your reality that is against you. Every step of the way led you to this moment, and you are exactly where you were meant to be right now. There's nothing you can do wrong. There is no wrong decision necessarily, because if you think about it, there are infinite possibilities. And as long as you, even if it looks like that here, as long as you stay in that new mindset, as long as you make the choices based on your new reality that you're not only calling in, but you're claiming it as yours because it has already manifested, nothing can hold you back. Nothing. Who's gonna stop you if there's no one there to stop you but you? You know that song? This is you. You're the type of person to go through the worst times, the darkness, and you come out on the other side victorious. because there is no timeline in which you would lose. And I think a part of you knows that. I think a part of you, like, you have imposter syndrome. You're playing too small. You're playing too small. You've been asking. You have been like that here. That card. It's like oh, please, please give me that. You know, if I may ask for one desire, I would like choose that. No. Mm-mm. You're gonna get the whole damn cake. You're gonna eat it too. You're gonna get everything. And not only are you going to get your desires, okay? You're not only gonna get everything on your list, you're gonna get even more. I'm tapping into such a good energy. Oh my God, like the fulfillment that is waiting for you is greater than you could have ever. Oh my God, a couple months from now, I can tell you, I can guarantee you, like, save that video and comment Wheel of Fortune if it resonates, by the way. In a couple months from now, you're gonna sit there in your new life and you're gonna look back and you're almost gonna be, sometime when you're gonna look at your life, you're gonna be shocked that it all worked out, but not shocked in the sense of like, oh my God, it all worked out, now it's gonna go away, but more so, you're gonna be shocked because you're like, I should have asked for more from the get-go. I should have been bolder and louder, because the universe is not on a budget. It's not gonna say like, oh, that's too much to ask for. No, you can ask for anything. So what do you want? And don't come from a place of, oh, please make it happen. No, but from a place of certainty, because you know you can choose it. You don't have to earn it. There's no process, there's no earning, there is experiencing. And if you want to tap deeper into what that even means to experience it now, to truly tap into that, to quantum leap, to skip steps, I have the quantum shift experience that is now live, where I'm teaching you step by step how to actually quantum leap, and not just manifest your SP or a relationship, but a complete shift in your life. It has been such a labor of love for me. I've been working on it for the past 4 months. It's a workshop, but it's more than that. It's a 12-week program where you're going to do that workshop. You're going to learn how to quantum leap. Not that you have to learn it. It's more about tuning into the frequency and holding it, because this is where most people are giving up. It's easy to tap into it for a second and feel what it's like, but to hold it, the frequency, to hold this regardless of what you see, regardless if there's no movement, if the 3D hasn't caught up yet, this is where you quantum leap with each choice. Like literally every decision you make on a daily basis is a quantum shift. And I've also included a meditation that is honestly gorgeous. I've been using these audios myself for my own quantum leaps, and I was like, listen, I just need to share it. I want more people to be able to do that, because I want you to truly understand that you're never limited. Really, don't ever play small. This is your life. Your future self is begging you right now to persist in this. And if you want to lock that in, hold of the frequency, go to the link down below. If you purchase it in June, you're also going to have a 15-minute free call, a clarity call one-on-one with me, where we're going to tap into that new reality, what that looks like for you to truly set the tone for your shift and align your choices with that reality so you can make it happen faster, okay? So if that sounds good, check it out down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your guys' support and your amazing comments. Really, love goes out to all of you. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on more, and I will see you around in the next one.